Okay, if you take a look at question 1, like what Yiling mentioned, this is very unusual. We have 3 terms. So far for binomial expansion, you only know 2 terms. Am I right? So, if we need to apply 3 terms, don't worry. Let's go back to our 2 terms first. What do I mean? Okay? I can only expand those with 2 terms. So, assuming it's 2 terms. Oh, but like that, very confusing. 1 plus x to the power of 10. Do you know how to do 1 plus x to the power of 10? All of us know, right? Okay, but the x here that I just introduced and the one highlighted in yellow, very confusing. Okay, I better don't put x. Let me erase. Let me use another alphabet. Okay, let me use P. Right? Why do I do that? Do you notice the 1 and the number 1 in highlighted is the same? Alright? This number 1 and this number 1 is the same. The only thing that is different is the negative 3x plus 2x squared has now become P. Agree? So that's all. So later the P, after you expand, you will need to replace. Meaning, I need to let my P be equal to negative 3x plus 2x squared after I expand for 2 terms. Okay? You will not be able to see now, no worry. But just tell yourself for binomial, you can only expand 2 terms in the round bracket. Alright, I'll pause here for a while. This means I must expand up to x squared. This also means it's the first 3 terms. So now, can you please help me do the expansion up to the first 3 terms for 1 plus p whole term bracket to the power of 10. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Please take a look. I did not solve the question yet. Remember, I told you I cannot do 3 terms in the bracket. I can only do 2 terms. So, remember, our original one has 3 terms in the bracket. But I introduced 2 terms because I can only do 2 terms. Now, let me be very precise again. My 3x plus 2x squared was replaced by p. Am I right? So, the p is I introduced myself one. So, in order for me to do the correct expansion, now I must let my p be equal to negative 3x plus 2x squared. So, if I were to write it out, this means I make use of the answer in the first part that is in blue. I replace my p by negative 3x plus 2x squared. Alright, so I'm going to replace that. Every time I see p, I replace by negative 3x plus 2x squared because this is the original question. Now, you are able to find the terms in x squared, then name me the coefficient. Because it's very simple to expand. Am I right? Now, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Do the necessary expansion in black color and show me the coefficient of x squared. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. If you want to expand everything inside the black bracket, right, you may. But remember, our target is only to find the coefficient of x squared. Those things that doesn't have x squared, I can't be bothered. I will not expand. Okay? So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It's the first time. So I will do step by step. First thing. Is there anything in x squared for the yellow one that I just highlighted? No. So do I need to bother? No need. So I don't want, Okay. Next. Do you agree? This number 10, if I want the x squared, I need to multiply by 2x squared. All agree? Do I need that stupid negative 3x? No need. It will never give me a x squared. So I know I need to multiply. Agree, yeah? Okay, the most challenging one is the third bracket. Why is it the most challenging? There is a square. So I need to square it. If you recall, so please don't get this wrong. If you do it wrongly, I will ask you to write 100 times. How do we expand a square plus b square? A square? This concept must be applied here. Alright, so I'm going to apply that concept. But again, I don't need to do a full expansion. I only want the term in x squared. So that is what I'm going to do. Which is the one that will give me an x squared? Cannot. I must expand first. If I were to expand negative 3x to replace by a, when I square it, what would I get? 9x squared. I already got x squared, right? Do you think by expanding the rest will give us an x squared? No. It will only give us an x cubed as well as an x to the power of 4. I don't want. No need to be so hardworking. I just want to solve the question. Notice what I'm doing, I only focus on what I want. The one in green, 10 times 2 will give me 20x squared. In fact, do you notice in my second line, I only want those terms in x squared? Now, let me simplify it. Alright, 45 needs to multiply by 9. Xuan, will this be the answer? Will this be the answer for x squared? Without the x squared. Why without the x squared? Thank you. We are only looking at the coefficient, which is the number attached to x squared. So this is not the final answer. How do I write? Just write answer. Because I don't write coefficient of x squared. Very troublesome. Spell too long. Answer 425, underline. Alright, and then we are done. So the trick, take note. I cannot expand 3 terms. I purposely expand 2 terms. Let it replace the difficult, challenging one. Alright?